Today, we're honored to welcome aviation legend Amelia Earhart. Amelia, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure, Rick. Sharing my journey and my love for flight is always exciting.
Amelia, let's start at the beginning. What was your childhood like?
Sure, I was born in Atchison, Kansas in 1897 and had a younger sister named Grace. My mother, Amy, believed in independence and encouraged us to be adventurous. So you'd find us climbing trees, sledding, and exploring outdoors. Even if our grandmother frowned at our bloomers, we liked the freedom of movement they provided. Our family life wasn't easy, though, and my father, Edwin, was often between jobs and struggled with alcohol. We moved a lot, and I attended several schools, finally graduating from Hyde Park High School in Chicago in 1916.
How did your early experiences influence your future?
My turbulent family life taught me resilience and not to rely on anyone to take care of me. After high school, I volunteered as a nurse's aide in Toronto during World War I, helping wounded soldiers. My admiration for the courage of pilots was born from those years, which led me to spend time watching flying demonstrations and talking with aviators. I briefly enrolled in medical studies at Columbia University, but left to support my family in California.
When did you first know you wanted to fly?
My first plane ride was in 1920 in California. The sensation was unforgettable. As soon as the wheels left the ground, I knew flying was my path.
How did your career progress from those early days to headline making flights?
I bought my first plane, the Canary, and set altitude records for women pilots in the 1920s. In 1928, I became the first woman to cross the Atlantic by air, though as a passenger initially, the press dubbed me Lady Lindy. Then in 1932, I flew solo across the Atlantic. I'm thrilled to be the first woman to achieve this incredible milestone, and soon after became the first person to fly solo from Hawaii to California. Each flight was about pushing boundaries and inspiring others to believe in themselves.
You were known for more than just flying. Tell us about your advocacy work.
I was passionate about equality. I lectured, wrote books, and encouraged women to pursue careers in male-dominated fields. Mechanical engineering, law, and of course, aviation. I kept scrapbooks about women in unusual roles and worked as a social worker in Boston before fame found me. My projects included founding the 99s, a group supporting female aviators. I accepted a position as associate editor at Cosmopolitan and used it to campaign for greater public acceptance of aviation, and especially focusing on the role of women entering the field.
A marketing campaign by your husband, George Putnam, was successful in establishing the Earhart mystique in the public psyche. Rather than simply endorsing the products, you became involved in the promotions, especially in women's fashions. Can you tell us about that?
The AE lines that were sold in stores such as Macy's were an expression of my concept of simple, natural lines, matched with wrinkle-proof, washable materials, and they were the embodiment of sleek, purposeful, but feminine women's clothing.
How did the world-spanning flight come to be, and what happened in 1937?
I set my sights on circumnavigating the globe along the equator. The first try in March 1937 ended in a crash in Honolulu, but I didn't give up. On my second attempt, with Fred Noonan as navigator, we traveled from California through South America, Africa, India, and the South Pacific. In July 1937, we took off from Lae, New Guinea, bound for Howland Island. Despite repeated radio contact, exhaustion, and being low on fuel, we never found the island. My last transmission put us on a north-south line through Howland before all contact stopped.
Even now, your disappearance is one of history's great mysteries.
The crash and sink theory is the most accepted, but others believe in alternative endings. Nikumaroro Island, Japanese capture, or even survival under another name. What matters to me is encouraging dreamers to push past conventional boundaries. Courage and curiosity can change the world, no matter the risk.
Thank you, Amelia, for sharing your story. Your legacy continues to inspire new generations of pioneers and dreamers.
Thank you for listening. Telling my story keeps the spirit alive, and that means everything.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to spike a like, shoot the subscribe, and join us next time for another AI memoir.